Hey everyone, so I'm here at our one of our southern farms, and behind me here, I don't know if you remember this or not, if you follow the channel, it's a John Deere 4030. I haven't really done anything with it since I got it started that one time and picked sticks with it. It's been sitting for a few months since then. Might get this going today because we got to move some tile around, so we'll hook it onto the stringer cart. Also on this farm, there is a John Deere 2020 that the owner wants to get running and hooked on her brush hog. Same story as this tractor. It hasn't ran in like 8-10 years or something like that. So we brought a battery for it, and we also brought some fresh gas for it, and hopefully that's all it needs to get it going. I never really looked at it too close. I always knew it was here, but it's one of the things that was just sitting in the barn forever. So we might try to get that fired up yet today. I got the battery with me here, so I'm gonna drop that off for sure. Also, if there's any old gas in it, I brought a bucket we can drain the old gas into, so that way it's got fresh gas to run off of. But yeah, we'll go take a look at it. Currently unhooking the 4010 from the tile stringer cart here. Gonna move this out of here on the gooseneck trailer. The Ford 5000 is sitting at the next tile job ready to go to work, so we're gonna stop using this. The reason this was even hooked on to the stringer cart is the Ford 5000 broke down in the middle of a job, and we were kind of in a hurry to fix it at the time, so we just swapped tractors. But the Ford's more fuel efficient than this. So yeah, the Ford 5000's gonna go back to work, and this will get moved out of here. So I'm gonna hook this onto the pickup eventually and move it to the tile job. But I'm gonna get this loaded up real quick. There she is. So the John Deere 2020s were produced between the years of 1965 and 1971, I believe. And they did make a diesel and a gasoline. This is a gasoline tractor. Other than that, I really don't know much about the history of this. I know this has been on their farm for quite some time, and it's been sitting in this barn here for, I don't know, 10 plus years without being run. So we'll see if we can get it started. Some other goodies in here. There's a Super M all painted up nice. It's been sitting in here for quite some time. And then there's a Farmall H also. I think they like the red ones just a little bit better, as they you can see they got these ones all painted up. And put some gas and air in the tires, and these are pretty much parade or showroom ready. Give them a nice bath, and they're pretty much good to go. But the 2020 here could use some love eventually, someday maybe. But it's a hitch on the front. Got the battery for it, just right out there. The seat's not in too bad of condition. There's a hole in the fender there. I'm guessing there was a light on both sides. But yeah, we'll see if we can get her to go. Once we get the tractor going, we gotta dig out her small little brush hog and hook it on too, so we can mow some of the grass behind the barns. But yeah, it's not all old stuff here. This is pretty cool because a lot of this stuff is still in really good condition. It just the owner, the farmer, passed away, and everything just kind of shut down here. So everything's still in good condition, and everything was still under a roof. So it looks like before we get on the roll here, we're gonna have to get some air for the tires too. The two front ones are soft. The backs are okay. Actually, they still look pretty decent condition. You can't see too good right now, but when I pull it out, I'll show you. Okay.
Wonder if this valve is opening up.
So, a little update. It didn't start. We couldn't get gas to go through the carb, so we ended up taking that off and then sending it in and having it gone through. And we finally got it back, and it's probably about a month later. And we've just been busy putting in tile and hauling our last year's corn out. So I think we're gonna head over there and try to get started today first thing this morning, and then we got to run some errands and stuff, and did a couple tile jobs in the area where the 2020 sitting. So let's see if we can get it fired up now. Put the carburetor back on, and like it said, it's one of those things that just gets put on the back burner. We don't have to get this tractor running, but the owner wants it kind of started up and dust the cobwebs off of it. And yeah, we could hook it under a brush hog and mow the lane and stuff and clean up the property a little bit. I'm thinking before we pull out of the driveway here, I better grab a tank of air. I don't know how long those front tires are going to hold air for and if they're flat again or not. So I'll grab that real quick and hit the road.
I didn't test. Did we have a test light on that hot wire?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Should I choke? I'm thinking yes.
Wow. Fired right up. Just put the carburetor back on and turn the fuel back on, and as you've seen, it rolled right over. That's all it took. See if we can get the barn door open here. We didn't have to air up the tires either. They were still holding air from when we pumped it up last.
how it's running. The brush hog's a little scary. The 3-point hitch runs really smooth. The clutch is pretty jumpy, but that's probably from just sitting for so long. And it does want to deaccelerate a little bit. If I rev it up quite a bit, it'll back off. But other than that, you know, it's running pretty good. Steers just fine. The 3-point hitch will want to jump up every once in a while. I'm gonna try out Road Deere real quick before I put it away in the barn. Well, overall, runs pretty good. Like I said, the 3-point hitch is really smooth. It does kind of want to idle pretty high. I have to adjust that. Eventually, I'd like to get both of these tractors kind of taken home and power washed and kind of service them and clean them up a little bit. They've been sitting so long. But, you know, it's not really a money-making job, and we don't rely on these for our actual farm. So, I mean, I'll get to it when I get to it, but hopefully someday, you know, I can get them cleaned up. They both could use a good power wash. And actually, the tires on the 2020, the rear tires look almost brand new. So that's cool. Even the front tires are not bad. I mean, they were flat when we pumped them up a month ago, but. All right, well, that'll do it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.